This jean, you have to stick around for. We've got a huge, huge following on it. It's the modern boot cut. This is $378,638. It is under $60. I would pay so much more for it. I'm glad I don't have to. Free shipping and 3 months at under $20 a month. This silhouette is fantastic, Diane.
Well, I'd like the ladies, if you can do your model kick out, guys, and we can see it on you, so that you can see what modern boot cut is all about, ladies. So we'll go to the models, and you'll see that this isn't a skinny, it's not a flare, but it is the perfect hybrid in between. Where you have a 16¼ inch leg opening on your classic boot cut, this is 18 inches. Where you see all these flares coming into fashion in the magazines, this is the perfect compromise in between. And if you are a girl who's got a tummy, who's got a waist, who's got high, low hips, who's got thighs, areas of concern, this is the ultimate balancing act in a gorgeous shade of chambray, indigo black, the most beautiful dark stormy day gray, a gorgeous chocolate, a beautiful wine color, and Loden, which is going to be the color of the season going throughout the year. Here is SuperStretch. Here is your ultimate fabric put into a silhouette that truly is the perfect way to walk into spring as we start to transition out of skinnies. And for those of us who say, I'm not going to get into a flare, that's like way too retro 70s for me, way, way too exaggerated, modern boot cut is the most beautiful way to go. And every single detail you love. It's in that fabric that has over 5,000 perfect 5-star reviews, SuperStretch. It has everything you need with stretch through the waist, a very, very generous cut, which allows you to go down a size from your normal size. Sizes 2 to 24 in 3 different lengths, petite, average, tall. But stock up on your colors, because what you'll start to see in the fashion industry is that every single accessory starts to change. You see smaller shoulder bags coming in. That's because we're going into an era of flares. But this is a flare that doesn't mean you have to wear a high heel. This isn't an exaggerated flare. This isn't a, oh, I'm going back to the 70s and I've got a 22-inch leg opening flare. I actually was in a taxi cab in London, and the guy said to me, the driver said to me, you look like you're in fashion. I said, I am. He said, I used to be in fashion. I used to have a booth on Carnaby Street. And I said, oh my gosh, you were there during the 60s and early 70s. He said, yeah. He said, here's what we used to do. I used to buy 3 pairs of jeans. I used to slip the sides and the inner thighs open on one pair of jeans, take the other 2 and cut 20-inch bottom pie panels and sew them in. He said, so the flare around the bottom of my jeans on Carnaby Street was something like 44 inches.
That's
and then
fantastic.
He showed me pictures of himself, and then it was priceless. But no, that's not what we're talking about here. We're talking about precise tailoring. We're talking about the way to step into a new era of a more relaxed bottom silhouette, but do it in a way that is controlled, that is chic, that is put together, and that, quite frankly, is exactly what you're going to see in the magazine. So now when you see, instead of giant tote bags, you see smaller shoulder bags and crossbody bags. That's to accommodate that opening. If you're seeing a lot of hairstyles that are more like ponytails, that's to accommodate this silhouette. You'll see how this will transition in, and what a fashion genius you'll look like, because you've got the version of it that is the most wearable, the most understandable, the modern boot cut. We'll show it to you again on the ladies, because I think it really pays to see it on the models and have them do that kick out for you so you can truly see the silhouette.
See,
and I love
shoes.
the fact that Regina has it on with the flattest of sandals. We've got a high-heeled shootie. We've got
Platforms.
all kinds of platform going there. And so whatever heel height you want, it's happening here for you.
Elizabeth's in North Carolina. Big DG2 fan. Hi, Elizabeth.
Hi, how are you?
We're really happy to hear from you. Thank you for calling us today at HSN. So tell us, what is it that you love about DG2?
Well, I love the way they sit. I love the way they give a little bit. And I just applaud to Diane because she makes our curves look good.
Yep.
Exactly.
Yep. You know, I really, honestly, Elizabeth, I sat down with a lot of anti-aging doctors and I studied how we aged as females and why we aged the way we did. And I realized that all that junk was unavoidable. So why not stop fighting it and start working with it and cooperating? And I don't know if you've tried our new Hero Fabric SuperStretch, but that is a big revolution too.
Yes, I got one today. I got the khaki because I think it's the only color I don't have. I've been a big DG2 fan since 2009.
Thank you.
And I actually bought outfits with the indigo with the rhinestones on the back pockets and the jacket that matched, and the off-white with the stitching and the jacket that matched. And that's really it just made my body look so good. And so I've been buying them ever since.
Fantastic. Well, if you've never bought SuperStretch before, I think you're in for quite a treat. And so thank you for being a DG2 girl.
Thanks,
we really
Elizabeth.
appreciate it. And it's our goal to honestly make you feel better, make you look younger, have the perception of being a size smaller and at least 10 pounds off your body. When you have a pant that is as balanced as the modern BootCut is, you will find that your thighs look sleeker, your hips look narrower, your waist looks leaner, and everything about this is built in and made for just that message without you having to lose the weight. We also know that so many of you, now I like BootCut, but I like a little more tailored drama to my silhouette. I'm a fashion girl. Here I have it. Now here's a BootCut. Honestly, I would wear day in and day out. I remember wearing this into my office and everybody coming up to me and saying, I want that jean. Whose is that? And I said, it's DG2. It's our SuperStretch. No. Not this much fashion. I said, yeah, this much fashion.
I wore them to the Tucson Gem Show.
Oh,
I took a couple pairs and I wear them the entire time.
What shoes did you wear them with?
I wore a short Sam Edelman boot. It was, you know, because you're walking like in the fields and everywhere. And I had one of the most famous designers in diamonds and all of that look at me, kind of do a double take. She's like, whose jeans are those? I'm like, she goes, no, because she knows you. She was like, no. I'm like, uh-huh. She goes, oh my gosh, they look so good. I have to get some.
You know, I have to say that I invented this cut because I figured a lot of us were not going to want to go for an exaggerated flare.
Right,
and I don't want to be obligated to wearing a high heel all the time. That's not how I live my life. But these are the perfect hybrid. And they allow you, if you feel especially that you carry a lot of weight in your hips or your thighs, to see that balance going on, to see how sleek they are. Now, they look conservative from the front. When you just do that little stance to the side, you see where you get that 2 inches extra flare, actually 1 3/4 inches. And so for the lady who loves fashion, for the lady who wants to revive all those tired old blazers in her closet, this is the jean to have. And the truth is, put it into SuperStretch and you've got the ultimate comfort level going at the same time.
Incredible. It's all here for you with free shipping and handling, and our flex payment's under $20, and you get to pay for it over time, which to me makes a lot of sense to grab several right now, especially with that free shipping and handling, while the colors are here. I know what it's like to miss a color and wish I had made my move when I thought of it the first time. Indigo's most popular. You can never have too many of those.
I think that indigo is such a gateway color to spring because everything can be maritime. You can wear it with white come summer. It's a dark wash, which means extremely slimming. We put just a little bit of hand rub into it, so you've got depth of color, which is even more slimming. Black, can never get enough of. Black and white, #1 transitional color going into a new season. Here's your chambray. Now, not all chambrays are created equal, and honestly, shades of blue in SuperStretch are fantastic.
They're dreamy.
So here's an opportunity, truthfully, to get that weekend warrior that is going to look good with everything from maritime tones to classic white to pastels, and then the gray, beautiful transition again with pastels or citrus tones to spring. Chocolate, the wine, for those of you who say, you know, I don't really want a red bottom as a jean. That is a great shade of red that actually can be worn with shades of roses and pinks. And Loden green, well, we know from every fashion report, safari, utilitarian, army is going to be such a huge trend that this becomes a color that you turn around in spring and wear with ivories, with trench coat beiges, and then this transitions throughout the year. SuperStretch is an all-year weight. Would you not agree?
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. And it's an all-day, all-night feel. You will be in them and you will think, oh my gosh, Diane has done it again.
How could it have been that I lived most of my life in rigid denim? And even denims that are out there that have some spandex in them are not SuperStretch. SuperStretch is truly, like somebody said to me, this is the gateway into the renaissance of denim. It is not comparable to regular denim. It is not the same hand feel. It doesn't come from overloading the denim with spandex, which is why you don't see a lot of white thread on the surface, because spandex and polyester and nylon cannot absorb dye. That's why a lot of denims have a very white, snowy surface. Those fibers are to the inside. To the outside is your long-combed cotton, which is much softer and smoother than regular cotton and more expensive, and rayon, part of the rubber tree family, therefore another natural fiber that actually mimics the feeling of silk. Altogether, if a girl like me, who's been obsessed with skinnies for years, wants to get in to a bootcut style, this is the style I'm going to wear. I find modern bootcut just that, modern.
Modern. It's extremely modern and very flattering.
Because of the basket weave on SuperStretch, and maybe we'll be able to bring up that SuperStretch graphic again in a minute so you really see the fabric you're working with. Because of the integrity of the fabric, this holds its shape.
It really
in terms
does.
Architecturally built to be a beautiful silhouette. Look at SuperStretch. Never before has HSN actually done a graphic commercial on a fabric alone, but this is shocking. Up to 10 inches of stretch in the hips, 6+ inches of stretch in the waist, a basket weave effect that shields you from the wind in the winter and wicks out your natural body moisture in the summer. Stretch in every direction, unbelievable flexibility, and softness beyond belief that honestly molds and conforms and works with whatever body type you are.
And there's like a buoyancy to it. There's an optimism to it. And I know, like, that sounds crazy. You put them on, you'll understand. Okay, Bridget in Georgia just joined us for the modern boot cut. Tell us why you decided to do just that today, Brenda. Welcome.
Oh, how you ladies this morning?
We're good.
We're good.
And
You sound
we
great.
understand you got the espresso.
I did.
So now I'm a girl that loves earth tones. And come summer, I love earth tone sandals and handbags and straw handbags. All of that looks great. I'm also a sun sign, so I like wearing this with oranges and corals and golds. What drew you to this color?
I like the boot cut.
There you go. Okay.
Exactly what we've been talking
it's easy.
about.
And have you gotten SuperStretch before?
Yes, I did, but I ordered a 12 and it's too big.
Yeah, exactly. We always say go down a size. So you're really right about that.
So I went down to a 10 this size.
Oh, yay! And
Excellent.
doesn't that feel good? Well, thank you so much. This is a gorgeous color. You're going to find a million accessories revolving around this for spring and summer. You're going to love it.
I got a quick story for you ladies.
Oh, good.
Okay.
When I first started buying DG2,
Yeah?
I started out in an 18.
Oh.
My.
Now I'm down to a 10.
Wow. I hope we were part of the motivation to lose
Yes.
weight.
Fantastic,
Yes,
Brenda.
yes.
That is lovely. I wish I had that story.
Congratulations, Brenda.
Unfortunately, I don't.
Bye, Brenda.
Bye, Brenda.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Kathy in Colorado. Good morning. Hi.
Hi, Kathy.
Hi.
Hi. So
Got a
tell
good
us what-
DG2 story?
Oh, my goodness, I have the best story, but hers was great.
Bless.
I have been on the phone with two of my girlfriends who have all been saying, what jeans have you been wearing? Why do you look so great? And I haven't lost a pound as much as I'm trying. And so I've gotten them on the phone to get my jeans from you.
Oh, how sweet,
Well,
Kathy.
that is so sweet.
I told
Thank
you, word of mouth. Thank you,
Yeah,
Kathy.
thank you so
And the other
much.
best thing, Diane, is that you love all the browns and the Loden, and that's what I'm building my wardrobe around right now.
Yeah, you know, I love
needed a
those earth
lift.
tones, and especially come summer, I love to wear those earth tone colors with shades of coral and brighten them up a little bit with a scarf on top,
Yes,
wear a
yes.
neutral beige on top, and turn around, and I do like to take those colors and accessorize them with maybe a gold sandal, a little gold jewelry, and then a natural straw handbag with maybe gold hardware.
Well, and I
But
know you
I do the
mentioned
same
that
thing
to
you
a-
do. I
to a
choose
guest
colors
earlier because that's how you dress
and
when
build
I
a
see you
wardrobe. And I
in
think
those
that's the
items.
way women go with something. You know, they gravitate towards colors where they really think they're going to have accessories to go with it. So we always get fashion previews, so I know where that accessories market is going.
Yep.
And yeah, those earth tones, especially this summer.
Oh, I just love it.
Oh, yay. Thank
Thank you
Thank
for
you,
your
Kathy.
fabulous designs.
Thank you. It's so sweet.
Listen, all you DG2 lovers, stay with us. We're wrapping up in about 4 minutes. We have a little announcement to make before we wrap the show.
We do?
About tomorrow morning, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Okay, it's an unusual set of circumstances for tomorrow morning. Okay.
This place is full of too many surprises.
You know about it. Okay, DG2 modern boot cut. We are very busy, and I understand why. The free shipping and handling hardly ever happens, and that flex payment makes it so easy to pick up several pairs, which is exactly what I did when we launched these. And it is so great to get those good feeling compliments, and you're looking at your mirror yourself and you're liking what you see no matter what size you are.
But you know, this is, trust me, this is a new cut. If you're a girl like me who's been in skinnies forever because you like that sleek, cutting edge feeling and getting those compliments like, wow, you're so fashionable, you're so ahead of the curve. You skinny jean girls, you say, I'm not going to get into a boot cut. It's too conservative or it's too middle of the road. Modern boot cut is beautiful and architecturally built, holds its shape in SuperStretch. You've got the complement of the biggest luxury revolution fabric ever invented in the fashion